The last match on Miramar is going to be hard to beat, but with this lobby, I think there's a chance it could happen.
I think it will be hard to beat. That's definitely my favorite moment. I was freaking out. The whole crowd was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out. Let us know in the comments below which one has been your favorite moment of 2025 or just PMGC in general, because I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, this time around, we're going to be having 40 teams fighting tooth and nail to try and prove they are the best team in the world. And to do that, of course, we're going to be going through different stages, going from, of course, the gauntlet stage, into the group stage, into last chance, and finally the grand finals happening later on this year in December.
The 2025 PMGC will kick off in Thailand with the gauntlet stage from November 24th to November 26th, where 16 teams from championships around the world will battle it for 3 days for a chance to advance directly to the grand finals. The top 7 teams will move on to the grand finals, while the remaining teams will advance to the group stage.
And in the group stage, the battle will be intense from November 28th to December 4th, where 32 teams will be divided equally into 2 groups of 16. And we'll be doing our group draw for that in just a little bit. 18 matches across 3 match days each will be played, as the top 3 teams from each group will advance to the grand finals, while teams placed from 4th to 11th in each group will still have a chance to reach the grand finals during the last chance. And the bottom 5 teams, though, will be fully eliminated in each group.
Then on December 6th and 7th, the 16 remaining teams from the group stage will get one final opportunity to reach the grand finals in the last chance, whereas the top 2 teams will advance while the rest will be eliminated. The grand finals will then take place from December 12th to the 14th. But before we dive into the participating teams and the tournament format, I want to share with you guys that PUBG Mobile, our favorite game, has been nominated twice to the Esports Award, Max.
Because we're the best! Of course, if just like us, you love PUBG Mobile Esport, make sure to head on over to esportawards.com and you can vote for PUBG Mobile as not only Esports Game of the Year, but also Esports Mobile Game of the Year. And of course, to make that happen, you've got to head on over to the website, click on the PUBG Mobile sections in both different segments, and of course, just submit your vote. And you can do it up to once every 24 hours. So make sure to submit every single day. It's pretty damn easy. But of course, not only that, 7WG here is also a nominee for Play-by-Play Caster of the Year. So if you want to go support this amazing man here, make sure to go vote also for him. Otherwise, he's coming for you.
Here we have it, our group draw for the group stage, where 32 teams will be divided equally into Group Red and Group Green. If there are already 50% or more of the team's country representative in the group, the team will be placed to the next group.
The PMGC group stage teams are divided in a total of 8 pools. In pool number 1, we'll be having the teams from the gauntlet ranked from 8th to 16th place. And the teams on even ranking numbers will go into Group Red, while teams on odd ranking numbers will head into Group Green.
And starting off in pool number 2, you're going to have 5 teams from SEA, Max.
Pool number 3, we're going to be having 3 teams from the CSA region.
And then in pool 4, we have 3 teams from EU.
For the MENA region, they're going to be in pool 5, and they have a total of 3 teams.
And for Americas, they're going to be in pool number 6 with 3 teams.
Very sad, the one single team from Africa is, though, going to be placed in pool number 7.
And finally, but not least, we have the invited teams in pool 8, and it's going to be 5 teams.
Yeah, and these ones are going to be representing China, South Korea, Japan, and of course, India. They're finally back here for PMGC.
I think it's time. We're getting a chance to see those participating teams, Max. We also know how the format is going to be working out. So let's figure out which teams are going to end up being in Group Red and which teams are going to end up being in Group Green. Because, I mean, we're going to start off with pool number 2. 5 teams from Southeast Asia, Max. And those teams are going to be none other than Alter Ego Aries, Alliance, Team Flash, Team Secret, and Burmese Ghouls.
Stacked region. SEA, always great teams coming out from that region when it comes to entering into PMGC.
Yep.
Excited to see who's going to be putting their respective groups. We're going to be starting off with Group Green, of course, here. And the first team from SEA for the group draw is going to be none other than Alter Ego Aries.
And I mean, we've seen what Alter Ego is going to be doing at global events, but are we going to be getting which Rosemary? Are we going to be maybe getting Rose Carey?
Riz Carey? Apparently that's a new one. Apparently I didn't know about also. But maybe, of course, Rosemary is going to be the big heavy lifter for the team. Now going for the second squad here. It is going to be none other than Alliance.
An Alliance, a team that didn't get a chance to play the finals of PMSL NCAA split of the fall.
Are they going to be able to play hot after missing out on those very important finals in the fall season? We'll have to see, of course, how things are going to be working out. Team number 3, Southeast Asia, is going to be the lads from Team Secret.
Yeah, that's a team that I'm going to be keeping a close eye on. Usually they don't end up performing that well when it comes to global events, but I feel like here in 2025 is a little bit different.
I was impressed by PMWC, actually. Juke in particular was just a standout player from Team Secret. It's good to see Team Secret doing well. It takes me back to like 2020. It's a good time. OG days, if you guys remember. Now, fourth team coming in from Southeast Asia is going to be the PMCL squad of Burmese Ghouls.
And I mean, this squad gave us one of the biggest upsets leading up to PMGC. The champions of PMWC, Yangon Galacticos, they got eliminated, and it's going to be Burmese Ghouls. And I'm hoping that they're going to be performing really well. They have two experienced players, right?
Yeah, Godspeed and Itchy also played with Genesis back in PMGC a few years ago, so very experienced, and I'm sure they can do well as the replacement of Yangon Galacticos. But now, final team, no big surprise here. It is going to be Team Flash here moving into their respective group. And Team Flash, actually, I didn't have too high expectations, but these finals in the full season, damn, they were popping off, and I hope they can try and replicate that moving into the Global Championship.
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning, from spring, that was a team that I was really looking forward to see if they were going to be able to make a PMWC. That didn't end up happening, but for that squad, now they get a chance to be on the biggest stage of them all at the end of the year, PMGC 2025. Now, going over to pool number 3, we're going to have 3 teams from CSA, and they're none other than Arcred, GOAT Team, and Inner Circle.
Everyone's going to be like waiting with bated breath. Where is Inner Circle going to go? Well, we're going to know very soon because they're going to be... I can't open this one. There we go. We got it. They're going to be in the first one. I got it. Hey, there we go. Inner Circle. First team picked from CSA. Falak and the squad looking amazing. Best performance ever, by the way, historically from a Pakistani team this year during PMWC. Can we see a follow-through of this 1-7 going into PMGC? I hope so, but of course, these lobbies are already looking so insanely stacked.
That's right. We didn't get a chance to see a good performance out of them in PMSL CSA finals up until the last day, and then we saw the Falak. Then we saw the Inner Circle that everybody expects to see here at PMGC.
Exactly. Hopefully we can see Falak perform once again greatly, as now the next one from CSA is going to be GOAT Team.
Yeah, and for GOAT, I mean, that was a squad that was able to qualify by just 1 point. I'm pretty sure they're going to be making sure that they do everything in their power to be at least in the top 3 of their group.
We got a few teams that qualified by 1 point. It's a little bit of a trend for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. You're playing it way too close, guys, okay? Get more points.
Some of the invited teams, too. We would end up with 0.
Yeah, now the final team here for CSA is going to be none other than Arcred, that also did overtake the position from the other Uzbekistan team that was going to be Team Upgrade. So they did have a big upset during the full season, and Arcred will be moving forward here for their respective group.
That's right. Now moving over to pool number 4, that's going to be 3 squads from EU. And those squads are going to be none other than Papara Supermassive, Boars Gaming, and Team Falcons, which is a big surprise. Honestly thought that Team Falcons was going to be able to make it directly to Gauntlet. Now they're going to be just hoping that they don't put in the group of death.
They couldn't quite, unfortunately, replicate their success of the spring season, right? So we'll have to see if they can do it this time around into PMGC, which, no, is a lot more important. So we're definitely going to be hoping.
Team Falcons?
It is. You know what? It is going to be Team Falcons. I'm so happy you're saying that because it is, in fact, Team Falcons.
Ooh.
We're going to hear rumors of people like, we don't have no idea, okay? We're just picking at random. It just happens to be them. But Team Falcons, Ralph and the squad, we're expecting way more after how PMWC went. Very upsetting performance coming out from this squad. We know their potential, and I think that if there's any team that's going to come back hungrier this event, it is going to be Team Falcons.
Yeah, I want to see what we saw out of them at the beginning of the year, even what we saw out of them at the end of last year, because they were performing so well. We want to see that Team Falcons again.
Hopefully that's going to be the case. Now, next team from EU is going to be Boars Gaming. Very interesting squad with a lot of really experienced players here. So I think this could be a little bit of a surprise squad moving into this tournament.
Yeah, for a squad that didn't get a chance to play their finals for PMSL EU Full Split.
Yes.
That's going to be a big surprise, although they do have Snowwix, a previous player from Team Falcons that is going to be part of that squad. I'm hoping that the experience that he has will be able to improve for the squad.
Drama! We love it! Give me more of that, please. We'll just have to need Twisted Minds in that group, and then it'll be even more fun moving forward. And here we go, final team from the region. Papara Supermassive Blaze here, moving forward from Turkey.
Yeah, and from Turkey, I mean, we have a lot of the other squads. We know that Regnum Karya is going to be there in the Gauntlet as well. But for Papara Supermassive, actually, we didn't get a chance to see them at PMWC. Now it's a chance for them to kind of showcase their skills at PMGC. And we move on now to 3 teams from MENA, which are going to be none other than pool number 5. And those squads are going to be Twisted Minds, GS Team, and Nuclear Zone Esports, which was formerly known as Desert Storm.
Yeah, and GS Team are barely qualifying, just like GOAT Team. They love making in the very last game, it seems. Here we go, first team from the MENA region. It is going to be the lads themselves of Twisted Minds that had a very upsetting spring season for some of the players. Fall season, way stronger. You want to continue that momentum here moving forward.
I know everybody's going to be excited to see Lore back in PMGC. We didn't get a chance to see him last year that I can remember. And now for this one, I'm going to go with this one.
That's what we're going to go with this one. Okay, there you go. That was the wrong pick. That was the wrong pick because we had to pick GS team. We have to follow the script. No, there's no script. I'm right.
It's all right. It's all right. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I want a GS team to be in that group. So
glad to hear it.
Let me see which one's going to be the last one. I'm really intrigued, man. You know what? I picked that one.
Okay. If you want, it's going to be Nuclear Zone, of course. The rebranded team of Desert Storm previously is going to be now going in their respective group. And, you know, with the added support of an org, who knows, maybe that could help them go to the extra level here heading into the Global Championship.
Yeah, now they have an experienced coach as well there in Karuja. I mean, he has some PMGC experience. He has a lot of global event experiences. And I'm hoping that that's actually going to end up translating here as we go into the next one, which is none other than which one, Max?
That's Americas. You know what, Seven? I think this... You know what? Yes. It is now your responsibility to go and do the group draw.
Get away.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm not tampering with the group draw right now.
I got my baby now.
But this is going to be the next pool for Americas. It is going to be our pool number 6. It's going to have 3 teams. Influence Rage, 90 Globan, and Loops Esports. And especially Ratoboy is back in the mix, 7. But which is going to be the first team you're picking here from Americas?
And it's going to be none other than... one of your favorite players, Ratoboy, Loops Esports. They're going to be making it there into that group because, I mean, Loops Esports has been playing really good, especially with the addition of Ratoboy.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Loops absolutely dominate. But you know what? Ratoboy, definitely the player that we're going to be looking at here, the new rising star from Americas ever since last year. But now, next one, we have still Influence Rage and 90 Globant. Which one did you pick?
Talk about consistency. This team has been consistent throughout this whole year. Influence Rage, I'm hoping that we're going to continue to see the improvements out of this squad. They also have Federal in there. And I want to see some MVP performances out of Diego as well.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that clash is going to be happening with Alpha 7. That is going to be an interesting clash if Alpha 7 can't make it out of the gauntlet. And now the last team from Americas, of course, no surprise, is 9Z Globant.
That's right. I mean, they have MVP caliber players in there. I'm thinking about Colgoat. I'm also thinking about Remix. Even though he hasn't won any MVPs, he has been able to perform well for the squad.
Yeah, exactly. Now, going into the one solo team here, 7. From Africa, it is going to be pool number 7 with ETSH, also known as previously X-Force Rejects. And, well, yeah, we have to do it.
Which team is it going to be?
I don't know. I have no idea. There we go. It is going to be ETSH here, moving into their respective group.
That's right. I mean, this squad, it's going to be hard. I kind of feel a little bit bad for this squad because you are going to be moving on from now just playing in Africa to just having to deal with all the squads that are going to be in PMGC as well. And last one but not least, Max.
The invite box, we're going to call it. It's going to be pool number 8. We have 5 teams in total in this one, including Weibo, Tiamba, D plus Kia, Reject, and Infinix True Rippers. That means we're going to be having teams from Japan, China, South Korea, and of course India. They're finally back here for PMGC. There's a lot of ones to pick here. Which one are you going for?
Here we go.
Really mixing that one.
I had to. I had to mix it in because this one, the first team that's going to be going in to groups, is going to be Tiamba. And it's a squad that usually doesn't end up performing that well in global events. I'm hoping that's going to be a little bit different.
Well, you can say that about every Chinese team that's not Weibo. True. And unfortunately, we need to see some competition for Weibo. We need to see maybe Thunder Talk, maybe Tiamba try and make a little bit of a catch-up here this time around. Moving into the next team
You mentioned
here.
it too, Thunder Talk in Gauntlet. Man, Gauntlet's going to be insane.
It's going to be rough over there. But we'll see. Next one coming in is going to be...
TRX.
Ooh, Infinix.
From India. And I mean, this squad has been playing really well. They earned it. They earned their spot here in PMGC. They outperformed everybody, and they were able to qualify by just 1 point as well.
Yeah, I mean, all the players on the team are looking incredibly strong. We talked about it already when it comes to India. The fragging power is there. There's potential for them to maybe go to the finals. We'll see how it's going to go. 3 teams now remaining for the special invite box. Who is it going to be? You still have Weibo, D plus Kia, and Reject.
And it's going to be D plus Kia, the defending champions for PMGC. And you know what? Oh, there you go. I'm pulling to you, Max. I was doing it upside down. Then I was doing a throwback to 2024.
Thank you. That's a very good. I'm sure everyone's going to get that reference of me messing up last year. That was great. But yeah, D plus Kia, as you said, defending champions. The team to beat. DRX also were looking really solid. So they're going to be playing into now the gauntlet stage. So South Korea coming in for the title. And which one are we going for? They're going to pull on me. I'm going to go this one.
That one? Okay.
Yes. Oh, you're actually taking it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely taking it. That way people can say, Maxman, curse them.
Between Weibo and Reject, it is going to be Reject.
I mean, this squad has been able to perform well in the past. They do have a championship, a global championship under their belt. When you think about PMGO 2024, they were able to perform that well. And I mean, we all know which one this one's going to be. And boy, is it one of those teams that a lot of people are expecting to do good. And it's none other than Weibo.
Put your hands together and pray that they will not end in second place once more. Sook, you have one job. Well, it's going to be hard, actually. You know what? I'm saying that, but like, it's going to be incredibly hard to aim for the win into this one. But Weibo, again, I would say the hope when it comes to the Chinese teams here heading into PMGC.
I'm hoping it's going to happen. And there you have it right there. We have the teams set for Group Red and Group Green. And I'm looking at them here, Max. And which one do you think is going to be the group of death?
It's kind of even here. Well, I'm going to go Group Green on this one. I think Group Green has a little bit of an edge. You have Team Secret, the great Alter Ego, Inner Circle. Falcons can improve significantly. And D plus Kia and Reject. I think we know that after BMIC, Reject can do way more stuff in the game. So I think Group Green is my group of death. What about you?
I mean, I'm going to actually be looking at Group Red because on there you have Flash. You have BG as well.
Okay.
You have none other than Weibo, which, I mean, a lot of people are expecting to be there. And I was talking about earlier in regards to consistency, you also have Influence Rage. But let us know in the comments below, which one do you think is going to be the group of death? Because this, right now, honestly, both of them, you picked a different one than me. I think both of them can be groups of death.
We're pretty even Steven throughout the board, which means, you know what, this is going to be a very healthy lobby moving forward. Of course, you want to be in the top 3 of your respective group to go into the finals. And a bottom 5, unfortunately, we'll have to wave goodbye to you, but you still have the last chance if you can make it in the middle of the rankings. With that said, that is going to be it for the group draw here. Do keep in mind, we still have the Esports Awards happening right now as we speak, so make sure to head on over and vote every single day for PUBG Mobile to win possibly Esports Game of the Year, Esports Mobile Game of the Year, and of course, make sure to go vote for 7 as Play-by-Play Cast of the Year, because, no, we do make fun about him, but he is a pretty cool guy at the end.
Hey, 2 years in a row, I don't hate it. But remember, the 2025 PMGC kicks off with Gauntlet Stage starting on November 24th from Thailand. I'm excited. It's going to be an exciting journey, and I can't wait to see who's going to be crowned the best PUBG Mobile team of 2025, Max. My name is the 7WG. I just said his name, but I'm going to say it once more time. I'll join alongside Max, man. I can't wait to see what's going to be happening, and we'll be happy to see you guys on the 2025 PUBG Mobile Global Championship.
Yeah.